नमस्कार, बहुत बहुत स्वागत है गाइस आपके अपने ही फेवरेट चैनल KFCS पर और स्पोर्ट्स ब्रेकडाउन पर। तो कल भी स्पोर्ट्स ब्रेकडाउन पे हमने डिस्कस किया था, आज भी लाइव चल रहा है। तो आई होप स्पोर्ट्स ब्रेकडाउन को ऑडियंस भी पसंद करेंगे और ज़्यादा लोगों तक शेयर करेंगे। और KFCS आपका जो फैमिली का जो सपोर्ट है वो बहुत ही शानदार रहा है। पूरी उम्मीद रहेगी कि सेम एज यूजुअल ऐसा सपोर्ट देखने को मिलेगा, जो कि सपोर्ट हमेशा देखने को मिलता है। तो गाइस चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का डिस्कशन। तो सबसे पहले आपने देख लिया होगा थंबनेल पे, वेस्ट इंडीज़ टीम जो ओडीआई टीम सेलेक्ट हुई है उसके बारे में बातचीत करेंगे हमारे साथ। जैसे एक्सपर्ट्स जुड़ते हैं, जो हमारे सो कॉल्ड क्रिकेट एनालिस्ट, क्रिकेट फैंस कहिए, उनके साथ हम बातचीत करेंगे पूरी डिटेल में। तो हमारे साथ राहुल यार आ चुके हैं। सो सो वेलकम राहुल, हाउ आर यू?
Hi Kunal, how are you?
Fine. So Rahul, how you are feeling now?
Yeah, fine, I guess. Day two got washed out. Hopefully, rain will also spoil Pakistan's chances. I'm hoping for that. So let's see.
But
I
their
mean,
chances
rain.
is slightly less because already Sri Lanka lost their first inning, and
Yeah,
if Pakistan play whole day three, then it doesn't uh, affect the test match. If there is rainfall again, and only 10-20 overs will be there, then might be it will be draw. Otherwise, I think still there is game for Pakistan if they play well, good cricket. But concern is
absolutely.
there. Yesterday we also talked about the Test cricket, that one reserve day should be there. So we have now three examples that how rain has playing the spoil the craze of the Test cricket. So now it is wise that at implement at least one reserve day for each test.
Yes, I think so. I think that is a very good option. If you don't have either, you need to have a retractable roof over the stadiums. I mean, I understand that's a little bit of an expense, especially for cricket boards like Sri Lanka Cricket, who might not be able to afford
And
this. But you can definitely have a reserve day, if not a retractable roof.
and it is also expensive to increase one day also, because if you can increase the one day, it will, you have to spend money also. So I think
That
in
is
that case India can do it, England can do, Australia can do, but some countries like Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh maybe face some
But
concern.
my point is also that countries, the subcontinent countries, they don't necessarily have to do it because rainfall isn't as frequent in the subcontinent as in England. India doesn't get much rain affected matches compared to England. So
Yes.
England definitely needs it more, for sure.
Yes, of course, and World Test Championship final is also happens in England. So I don't know, the ICC gives the logic that weather is good, but we see the rainfall also. But in one day, but they have reserved day for final. That is good. But I think for each series, at least one reserve day should be there. So Krishna Nair, what your views about reserve day proposal?
Yeah, means reserve day is a good means whenever the rain spoils the test match, so that reserve day can be used. We normally see that reserve day is used in WTC final, as we saw in last WTC final, India versus New Zealand, because of the rain in Southampton, so reserve day was used. But if you see nowadays in this new WTC cycle, even three test matches are drawn due to rain, so that's a alarming sign for ICC. So ICC should take a action if this Pakistan and Sri Lanka match also gets drawn. So ICC should take a action and uh, keep reserve day from next test tours, I
Yes,
feel.
yes, of course, of
Yeah, and
course.
actually, I want to extend this concept to ODIs and T20s as well. If I think there should be reserve days for ODIs and T20s as well, because if you're going to have 5 day test matches, why not have allow a match to extend over 2 days in order to complete the match? Like, for example, the IPL final, prime example, IPL final had a had a reserve day. It's the final of a franchise tournament. If that can have a reserve day, why not an international cricket match? In my opinion.
Yes, of
And
course.
the other thing is, also I would say is, yeah, as much as possible have the reserve day and try to complete the full overs. Like for example, our semi final with New Zealand in 2019 in that World Cup, complete have a take an extra day and have a full match. And suppose the match gets completely abandoned, or you can even have, like in a World Cup, you can say you can even allocate some special time to replay the match. Maybe like after the tournament, after the league stage is done, like between the league stage and the knockouts, you can work that out too. If having the reserve day during the league stage is not convenient.
Yeah, but Rahul here, I want to add a point here so that you see IPL final was a crucial time because it was a IPL final. It was a knockout stage, and in ICC tournaments in knockout stages also, whenever rain spoils the match, they keep a reserve day. But in group stages, whenever the match gets spoiled due to rain, they don't keep a reserve in group stages. Also in 2019 World Cup, uh, whichever team lost the points due to rain, they couldn't qualify for the semi-finals. That's a big concern. So I feel in group stages also they should keep reserve day, so that will be
Yes.
plus for the team.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Actually, Pakistan got denied. You could say, arguably, they got denied a place in the semi-final of the 2019 World Cup because of rain. Because if Pakistan's match with Sri Lanka got washed out, New Zealand's washed out match was against India. So Pakistan had an easier match washed out compared to what New Zealand had washed out. So it's like New Zealand gained a point and Pakistan lost a point, uh, and they ended up missing out on the semi-final on net run rate.
Yes, of course.
And this was in spite of the fact that they defeated England in the tournament, they defeated New Zealand, they defeated South Africa. In English conditions, they defeated three Sena teams.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so guys, we are here to discuss finally the squad of the West Indies team has came, and so I have few questions. Might you can answer it also because I am really shocked with some
Oh,
of.
the squad for the ODI series. Yeah, I
Yes,
forgot.
yes,
They're not in the World Cup. So
yeah. They are not in the World Cup, but still, there are few names that I want to discuss. First name is Nicholas Puran. Rahul Iyer, if we talk about the campaign of the West Indies, that was not great, but only two batsmen, Shai Hope and Nicholas Puran, were centurion, two centuries each. So, do you think this was the time that they put the Nicholas Puran out of the squad?
I'm very surprised Nicholas Puran is not in the squad. He should be an automatic pick in the West Indies team, especially in these times. This is a tough time for West Indies cricket. They're not going to the 50 over World Cup. So, this is the time you need to choose your best players and try to build a team for the next World Cup. Because although West Indies is not in this 2023 World Cup, they will definitely make the 2027 World Cup now, given the expanded field and the fact that it's not going to be through World Cup Super League anymore. They have to make the top eight of the rankings. So now for them, these bilateral series are going to be very important for them, especially a series against India. If they can somehow even get one win from this series, if not winning the series, then they can boost their rankings a little bit. So they have to treat these matches like important games, and choose their best team and best players.
Yes, of course. There are few selections also that I am relatively happy. First selection is Shimron Hetmeyer. Finally, Hetmeyer back in their original position, and I like this player very much, Shimron Hetmeyer. So I think Krishnan Iyer.
Yes, yes.
You are watching in YouTube or
No, no.
voice voice is repeating.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear. For me also, your voice is repeating, Kunal. It's like a echoing kind of.
Yes, yes, might be. Yeah, not repeating now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Rahul, do you think that selection of Shimron Hetmeyer finally a good decision because he was that type of player who can play both type of cricket. He can play in aggressive role also, and he can play sensibly also.
Uh, yeah, definitely. I think Shimran Hetmeyer is a very good pick by the West Indies because he can really know when to shift gears. He's also good at starting an innings, getting settled down, and then accelerating later on. So I think that is a good pick, as well as Shea Hope, Roman Powell, maybe even Romario Shepherd. I think these are some decent players West Indies have, and as well as Kyle Mayers. In my opinion, I believe Kyle Mayers should be an automatic selection, and he is there. So I'm happy about that as well.
And a big thing is also there that West Indies is going out of Jason Holder. That is a good thing also. That if you are thinking without Jason Holder, then I think West Indies is going putting their ODI squad in their new way. That in place of Jason Holder might be Kyle Mayers will be your that option.
Yeah, I definitely think so. Kyle Mayers is capable of bowling as well. So maybe he can fill in the role of Jason Holder. And after the way Jason Holder performed in the qualifiers, I think his ODI career should be finished.
Yeah, okay. So Krishna Nair, finally, Jason Holder is out of the squad. There is Kyle Mayers. So do you think that West Indies is thinking away from Jason Holder now?
Yeah, means that's a good news for West Indies. Means by his recent performances in the ODI World Cup qualifiers against Netherlands and against Scotland also, and his batting is also is not contributing with the bat as well. In the ball also is leaking runs. We saw in the World Cup qualifiers as well. So I think after that World Cup loss against Netherlands as well, I think in this squad they have improved a bit by means not selecting Holder. I feel in the place of Holder they have kept Romario Shepherd in the squad uh, and Kyle Mayers in the exercise. So that's a good thing to make these two players play in the XI, but still their bowling looks means inexperience. If you see, Hossein Thomas is coming after a long period of time. He's not played recent international cricket as well. So after a long time, Hossein Thomas, we will see him in ODI series as well. So Alzari Joseph is a good bowler. Means Jaden Seas is also coming after a long period of time. He didn't play Test cricket as well. So means there is no Shadon Cottrell. Where is he? Means he's not in the 2019 ODI World Cup. He was the main bowler for the West Indies, but in this ODI series, he's not been picked. That's surprising.
That is a fault of the West Indies board also. So let's discuss player one by one. First of all, a good thing is that Shai Hope will be the lone keeper in this team, and Shai Hope will finally open with Brandon King. There is no nothing another batsman who I can add in a opening combination. Rahul, any other opener you are thinking apart from these two, Brandon King and
Uh,
Shai Hope?
mm, well, Kyle Mayers is also capable of playing the opening role
But
for
when
West
you have
Indies, so
no
they have
Jason
that
Holder,
third option. They have that third option in Kyle Mayers, in my opinion.
but
So
when you have no Jason Holder, then you need someone in place of Jason Holder who can play like
yeah,
that.
so
I
Kyle
think
Mayers has to play in the middle order. Then he has to play Jason Holder's role. I think Brandon King and Shai Hope is the way to go for West Indies as far as the opening is concerned.
yes, and another player, I think Alec Estanjne might be get a place number three because Alec Estanjne, I am quite impressive now. I can say that he can bowling. He was done a part-time bowler and as a batsman, he impressed little bit. And I remember the first match, the debut match of Alik Estanje, that was 50 plus against UAE. So I think that will be good for West Indies that he will play at number three. Any other place you are thinking, Rahul, who can play number three better?
Number three batsman. I think Alec Athens is the right option for the number three batting slot.
And for me, number four should be Chevron Hetmeyer, of course, because his batting ability. I think in number four, he can accelerate West Indies innings very well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in number five, I can pick this player. Player name is Yannick Karia. Yannick Karia, he can bat and ball as well. He's type of all rounder. Yannick Karia have to come in this team, and then another player is Kyle Mears in place of Jason Holder. There is Kyle Mears and Rimari Shepherd. So in this way, I'm adding three all-rounder: uh, Yannick Karia, Kyle Mears, and Remario Shepherd. You want
Yeah.
to place any other in place of
I
Yannick
might I
Karia?
might send Kyle Mayers a little bit ahead of Yannick Karia, because while we're saying that he should play the role of Jason Holder in the middle order,
Holder.
he's still more of a top order batsman than a middle order batsman. So you can't push him down uh, the batting lineup too much. You have to keep him somewhat reasonably near the top order. So I'm thinking he should be a number four batsman, if not number three or opening. He should be at number four. That's the closest he can be to the top of the order.
Yeah,
And then
and
you could bring in, I think, Romario Shepherd or Yannick Carrier in any order. Maybe Romario Shepherd, preferably because he's the more experienced of the players. So you should have your more experienced batsman batting further up the order.
then I think four bowlers. I think one is Osen Thomas and Aljari Joseph. Directly, he should be in a playing 11
Yes,
because
absolutely.
without these two bowlers, West Indies attack will become very weak. And in spinner perspective, I think
Gudakesh
Gudakesh Moti
Moti.
or maybe Kevin Sinclair, any one of them
I would
can
definitely go
play.
with Gudakesh Moti because he has shown some promise for West Indies, and I think he can perform very well.
And last place, maybe you can go with Jaden Seals or Dominic Drakes,
Mm.
whatsoever. I think
I think
Seals
I
is
would
also,
prefer Jaden Seals.
yeah, left arm bowling. So
Yes.
in this way, I think in this playing 11, we have left arm bowler also, good spinners also, good all rounders also. But overall, this West Indies team is looking inexperienced still because their batting is totally dependent on now Shai Hope, Brandon King, and Shimron Hetmeyer still. I am not expecting Kyle Mears as that type of experience because Kyle Mears is not performing in that way that was expected in Zimbabwe, especially because in Zimbabwe there was good batting track. So in that batting track, if you are not performing, then I think there's so much concern.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
So Krishna Nair, after seeing this squad, do you think that still this squad is looking inexperienced?
Means is not means what should I say? Means it not means is looking so weak. Means especially the one down batsman. I don't know. Elik Atanze will bat at one down, but still there. I feel they should have picked Darren Bravo at one down. His experience in ODI cricket, I feel he should have been picked as a one down batsman. They missed.
Oh, one player we miss, Rahul.
Yes.
Rahul, we miss one player. Where is Roman Powell will play because Roman Powell is a vice captain. So in that way, I think Remario Shepherd have to go
Mm,
out of the playing 11.
So we picked Shea Hope. Okay, Shea Hope and Brandon King to open the batting. Okay, and Shea Hope is going to be the wicket keeper also. Okay, captain
Yes,
and wicket keeper. Then Athena is at one down,
and
right?
number four, if I giving to Hetmeyer, then I think number five will be Powell, then Kyle Mayers,
Yes, and
number
I would
six.
maybe replace Yannick Karaya with Roman Powell. So. and to keep
Yeah.
Romario Shepherd on. So that would be my change. And then
So
the
I think three fast
three
bowlers we
fast
have
bowlers and
Aljari.
one spinner. Romario Shepherd can also bowl, so he's also an all rounder. In fact, Crickbuzz has him as a bowler. If I'm not wrong, Crickbuzz has Romario Shepherd as a bowler.
Yes, of course. So Krishna Nair, my question from you: do you think that Roman Powell suits in ODI cricket? The
Means
way
is
he
a
is playing.
Robin Powell is a T20 batsman. He's a prolific T20 batsman. He loves to attack spinners. Means he's a very T20 brand style of player. So in ODI format, it will be means his new time is he will play new cricket against India as well in ODI series. So it will be new experience for him. But he has to keep his calm and patience because if West Indies batsmen collapse, so he has to take control in the middle innings and accelerate the game for the West Indies because batting looks very really weak for West Indies, especially one down of West Indies. Elik Athanze looks a bit inexperienced at one down, so I feel West Indies should have picked Darren Bravo at one down because I still feel a concern that West Indies might will collapse in the ODI series against India because their batting looks inexperienced. So
Yes. Yeah, Rahul, continue.
Yeah, so yeah, West Indies team is definitely looking inexperienced in this series, but I think their goal should be to try and win one match in this series, not get whitewashed. In other words, winning the series is going to be very tough with this team, but they should try not to get whitewashed.
Yes.
That's my view. If they can win one match, then they can carry some confidence going forward. They're not part of the ODI World Cup, unfortunately. So now these bilateral series become all the more important for them.
Yeah. Okay. Krishna, continue where you left.
no, I was saying that it still looks inexperienced for the West Indies batting lineup. So I feel they might collapse in the ODI series against India. So all pressure will be come on Shai Hope and Oman Powell to take the innings to build the innings from the West Indies team.
Yes, of course. Okay. Okay. So, question from you all: how much you rate this squad out of 10? The way West Indies board have selected the squad.
Well, it is the best possible squad that they could choose. There's no doubt over that. So, but at the same time, it's not good enough to win this series. They won't be that good enough. So I'll just say 5 out of 10, somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, for me also it is 5 6, not more than that. I think there's few players that who can be an ODI squad as they are missing. First of all, Nicholas Puran. I don't know how West Indies team will think apart from Nicholas Puran. In fact, if Nicholas Puran will be there, he will give you a good keeping option. I think he is better than Shai Hope in keeping wise and a good attacking cricketer. And I think if Nicholas Puran will be there, then Rahul Iyer, do you think that this batting looks really experienced?
Yeah,
If
Nicholas
there,
Puran is there, and this batting lineup will look a little bit stronger with him. At least there'll be some hitter in the middle order who can really take it to India.
then in that case we don't put Alik Esthanji in a number three because we are just in a risk.
Absolutely.
We are putting him. Maybe a West Indies team they can put Roman Powell at number three, maybe uh, to bring his form. There might be possible, but maximum chances I think is Esthanji will be there. But Rahul, question is that why West Indies board is not serious about West Indies cricket? Why they are picking such type of teams? Why they are not trying some players to just come back and play for their country? Such players like Jason uh, Cottrell, In fact, if they try their best, Sunil Narayan can play for West Indies also if they try.
Yeah, they definitely need to try, but most of them are more interested in playing T20 leagues. That's the unfortunate part. Sheldon Cottrell, I saw his name in one of the leagues. I forgot which one it is. He's either playing Global T20 Canada, Major League Cricket, or Zim Afro T10. He's playing in one of these leagues, if I'm not wrong. So he's. The main cricketers do not have interest in playing for West Indies. They have an interest in playing leagues and going around making money, and that is destroyed their cricket, unfortunately.
Yes, of course. So, Krishna Nair, your views. Do you think that West Indies board is doing injustice with their players? They need to think and so that the cricket will regain again in West Indies.
Yeah, means exact as I said that in West Indies cricket there are a lot of politics in fighting between the players as well. So I feel they don't give much. I don't think they don't have good money to pay for players like Russell and Narin, because as they earn money in IPL, in domestic leagues around the globe, I don't think they might be earning well in West Indies. So they quit to play international cricket and focus on leagues, because naturally they also want to earn money for their living. So that's why they quit international cricket and play for the uh, global league. So that's why cricket is money is destroying the West Indies cricket. And if you see, uh, means this politics should be removed from the West Indies board, and new management and new you should make new decisions for your team for West Indies, because this is West Indies downfall. Because when you saw past West Indies team, when Clive Lloyd, Vivian Richards were there, that time West Indies team was a dangerous team in cricket history. But in recent times it started downfall due to politics. So I feel new management should come in, and coaching staff should come in for the West Indies team, and reunite the team of the West Indies.
Yes, of course. Okay, so Rahul Ayer in this team, there is few more omissions as there. So, do you think you want to fill that gap also? That they are missing some good players still.
Yeah, West Indies is missing a lot of good players. I can't really pinpoint on one particular player, in my opinion. Unfortunately, all the very good West Indies players have moved away from international cricket. They could bring back Andre Russell easily into the team. I know it's an
Rahul,
ODI format, but still, it's still white ball cricket, and at least Andre Russell can play in the middle order. He can try to. He can just be given the license to go for it and try to give West Indies some quick runs, something to take some confidence away.
yes, we remember. You remember 2019, the way Russell and Carlos Brathwaite are playing against England. You remember, if that ball was gone to six, then West Indies win that match. They
That was
just
actually
lost the
not
match by
against England. That was against New Zealand.
Yeah,
okay
and
New Zealand.
Carlos
Sorry.
Brathwaite century special. Yeah, West Indies just
Yes,
missed by 5 or 3 runs, I feel. And
Five
that
runs.
time even
They needed six to win, and Carlos Brathwaite, it was, he got caught on the boundary, very close to
yes,
the boundary. That too. So that was that could have that six would have won West Indies the match, but it didn't. So New
and
Zealand
they must be
got very
qualify
lucky.
also.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
qualification was also there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you
but I
see in
will.
that team, Kunal, the West Indies team had Chris Gale, Darren Bravo, then who else was there in that team?
Dwayne Bravo also was there, I think,
Yes,
and
Darren
Kyron
Bravo was
Pollard.
there.
Kyron Pollard
Yes,
was also there. Yeah, after that
Fantamayan.
after Pollard, Gale retirement, Pollard was also missing. He's also good experienced player, but after their retirement, West Indies team don't have a legend players like them. So that's why they're struggling to get players like them in the. in this ODI squad.
But Rahul Ayyar, again a big question. Why Roston Chase is not there? Not in a test match, not in ODI. I don't know what this West Indies team want. Because he is a good spinner as well as batsman too.
Yeah, this has been the problem with West Indies cricket. They don't invest in players or back them for long periods of time, because uh, only if you back a player for a long period of time, you'll get to see results from them and see their full potential. So
It's
they don't back players long term.
it's good that they are going with a new ones, a new generation to pick the West Indies in a new way. But don't make a team like this that all the new players are playing. I think in this team, Shai Hope and Roston Chase and Nicholas Puran, if they come into the middle order, then this playing 11 looking more experienced then you can omit Alik Estanje in that place of Estanje. You can bring maybe Hetmeyer, maybe Powell, maybe Rustin Chase can play that place. And you can say, Rahul Ayya, you have shown in starting the way. The Kyle Mears can play that place also.
Yes,
If
absolutely.
they if there is Roston Chase in a lower down the order, you will get one spinner automatically. Then you can play with maximum fast bowler also. I think in bowling side, West Indies is good, quite good. You can say uh, Aljari Joseph, Osen Thomas, both have good bowling. I think Jaden Seals is also good. He can give you some strength, but batting wise, I think still they are dependent on Shai Hope, King, and Hetmeyer.
Yeah, absolutely.
So need to think how West Indies team will win. So Krishna, so Krishna Nair, what West Indies need to do now to win this series or avoid the clean sweep?
Yeah, means especially their bowling means apart from Joseph and Hossein Thomas, apart from Hossein Thomas and Joseph, need another bowler who can take wickets for the West Indies team, especially the bowling lineup. Apart from Thomas and Joseph, it's looking pretty weak. Make in spin department also, Moti is there, but I know he's a good bowler, but he's not experienced spinner like Nareen, who can take wickets in crucial times and give breakthroughs for West Indies. So I feel still their bowling looks pretty weak, apart from Joseph and Thomas. They are missing a good spinner in XI. So if bowling is not good, so runs will be more, and their batting order will struggle to chase that score.
Okay. Okay, so Rahul, uh, the ODI series will be starting almost after 48 hours. And so
Less.
if you see the Indian team, Indian team and West Indies team, there is so much difference. Gill and Rohit Sharma will be there. Rohit Sharma is a great, good form. And I think in that way, India have some players that they will try in middle order because there is no Suresh Iyer. So, Rahul, do you think for Team India, what they will do, what type of experiment they can do against this West Indies team?
Yeah, so I think wait, I need to see the squad what we have.
Can you show the squad, Kunal?
Yeah, yeah, I can show
Yes,
the
yes.
squad.
So I'm seeing. Yes, I'm showing you. Yes, so Rohit Sharma captain, vice captain Hardik Pandya, Ishan Kishan wicket keeper, Sanju Samson is there, Virat Kohli, Shubman Gill, Surya Kumar Yadav, Akshay Patel, Jadeja, Gaikwad, Chahal, Kuldeep, Siraj, Mukesh Kumar, Udnatkar, Thakur, and Umran Malik. I think for opening, I think Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill is confirmed. No
Yeah,
need and no change.
one down
Number
Virat
three,
Kohli.
Virat Kohli. Number four. Question is number four. Might be they go with Surya Kumar Yadav, but Surya Kumar Yadav is not your ODI player. Maybe they
I
can.
would give perhaps Sanju Samson a chance at number four.
Yeah,
I would give
and
Sanju
might
Samson
be
a
Shan
chance.
Kishan.
Yeah,
Might be Shan Kishan can also play. Might be
might
both
be.
the wicket.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's a very good chance Ishan Kishan might play at number four because Rohit Sharma has captained Ishan Kishan a lot at Mumbai Indians, opened the batting with him, so there might be a little bit of bias over there towards Ishan Kishan. He might lean towards Ishan Kishan over Sanju Samson, but I hope Sanju Samson plays at the number four spot. I think he's done enough to deserve that.
And then in number five, there will be automatically Hardik Pandya. Number six, Ravind Jadeja. And then you have liberty of one more spinners. Maybe you can go
I
with
would,
uh, Chahal,
yeah,
Chahal or Kuldeep, anyone.
yeah, I would go with the. Well, see, for number seven batsman, I would choose Akshar Patel because he can also be a handy batsman down the order. So I wouldn't keep um, Akshar Patel out of this. Then then among bowlers, probably let's see,
Siraj and Umran Malik will
yeah,
be
Siraj and
first choice.
Umran Malik will be the first choice, and then I would choose
Maybe
Chahal. I
Shardul
would
Thakur.
probably choose uh,
Chahal,
Chahal.
that will be subject to the pitch. If pitch is very slow, then
Yeah,
you can go with three spinners, Jadeja, Akshar Patel, and Chahal.
yeah, yeah. You
Otherwise,
could even
in place
choose
of Chahal,
Shardul Thakur as well because he can also bat. That is an option. So,
who knows
between Chahal and
Mukesh Kumar
Kuldeep
will
Yadav, they should definitely choose one of the bowlers. In my opinion, that's something I'd be very particular about. You could even bring in Surya Kumar. Let's say instead of Akshar Patel, I'm thinking you could bring in Surya Kumar Yadav at number seven, but then India would be a bowler short. That's the problem.
yes.
Oh
So
no, actually not.
Krishna,
Sorry, actually not because Jadeja and Hardik Pandya are already there in the team. So
yes.
you could bring in Surya Kumar Yadav at number seven, and then you could have Chahal and Kuldeep Yadav play two spinners. Mohammad Siraj and Umran Malik, you'll have two pacers. So in total, you'll have three spinners and three pace bowlers. I think that'll there will be a balance in that regard.
So Krishna Nair, your middle order batsman because top three is confirmed.
Hello, yeah, means
Rohit Sharma, Gill, and Kohli is confirmed. One, two, three. So
yeah,
start from number four.
yeah. Number four, I think Ishan Kishan or Ruturaj will play because I want to see Ruturaj Gaikwad in ODI setup as well. But I feel they will prefer Ishan Kishan at number four. And after Ishan
Yeah.
Kishan, I feel I want to see Sanju Samson playing in the ODI setup. After Ishan Kishan, I feel Sanju should play, but I don't want to see Surya Kumar because his recent ODI performance is not that great. Against Australia also he had three ducks and he didn't play much ODI as well. So he's not a ODI type of player. He's a what you see is a aggressive batsman and he's certainly fit for T20 cricket. So I want to see Sanju Samson because Sanju Samson deserves to play in the ODI cricket. So I feel
And
after
actually, I don't know. I don't know why BCCI is selecting Surya Kumar Yadav again and again in ODI, creating so much confusion.
yeah, that's what because he's not a ODI type of a player. So
So
I
I have a thought on that. See, with Surya Kumar Yadav, why not play him at number seven in ODI cricket? Because if he plays at number seven in ODI cricket, the chances are he will only have to bat in the last 20 overs. In T20 cricket,
Yeah,
he
but
plays at number four. But if he bats at number 7 in ODI cricket, he will only have to bat in the last 20 overs, and that'll allow him to play in a T20 style. Then, because when you come in at number 7, basically, uh, you're most of the time in the playing in the last 20 overs, or even the last 10 overs, not even last 20 overs, last 10 overs. And by the time you get past the 40th over, your base any batsman who comes in is basically playing a T20 match. It's not an They're not playing an ODI match. They have to play in T20 style. So that would be more tailored towards that kind of a situation. Would be more tailored towards Surya Kumar Yadav, and you might see him produce better results in that position.
And yes, if we talk about this team also, the Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul will come. They will automatically occupy the place of 4 and 5. In 4, Shreyas Iyer will be there. Number 5 will be KL Rahul as a wicket-keeper batsman. But when Rishabh Pant is fit, then at that time Rahul will be automatically out of the playing 11 and Pant will come at his original place, maybe 4 or 5. So I think the question will be for 4 and 5 in this series. Then who will be your number 4 and number 5?
Yeah, absolutely. I think number 4 should be Sanju Samson, and make number 5 as Hardik Pandya. I think that would be the way to go for me.
Yes, of course. And looking this team, Indian team bowling also I note means not quite impressive. If I talk about Umran Malik, he is good. He can throw the ball with a speed of 150, 155, but not a good bowler that who can take wickets in regular intervals. I think for that Siraj, Kuldeep Yadav, and Chahal is your prime bowler that who can take wickets.
Who wait, sorry.
I'm saying that Umran Malik is not that type of bowler. He can give you the speed of 150, 155, but you can't expect that he can take wickets in regular intervals. So I think Siraj, maybe Kuldeep or Jadeja, Hardik Pandya, these are need to take wickets of West Indies team.
Yes, absolutely. But again, having said that, given this is West Indies team and West Indies batting lineup is not strong, you never know. Umran Malik's 150 plus pace might be enough against West Indies. So you never know.
Yeah,
I would
I think
definitely give him a chance, and he has shown the promise in the IPL as well. So, and
and
also
I
in
think in
domestic
that
cricket.
way
So you have to give
BCCI
him a
have done
chance.
in that way BCCI have done good thing also that they are bringing Shardul Thakur, Mukesh Kumar as well as Jaidev Udnatkar because at same place, suppose in first ODI, uh, um, Umran Malik leaked so many runs, then in that case I think they will come back to Jaidev Udnatkar or maybe Mukesh Kumar can become a debutant, maybe, who knows.
Yeah.
So in that way, I think bowling wise, West Indies is looking also means quite good, but for batting wise, India is strong. India is relatively strong than West Indies. So I think might be India can win it in 2-1. Might be one match can West Indies can win it. Their X Factor player, of course, Shai Hope. Shai Hope will be X Factor because it's good experience, and I think maybe Hetmeyer, King. These are players that who can give a good contest to this Indian team. Otherwise, I think India is going to win it again.
Yeah, I definitely think India will win the series one way or the other. It's either going to be 3-0 or worst case 2-1 to India. But I don't see West Indies winning this series with this squad. I'd be very surprised if they do.
Yes. Okay, so that was the discussion for today, and I hope you all guys have enjoyed it and a few points that we have discussed. And you should also share these views regarding some players like Nicholas Puran, Roston Chase. These are some players that need to be in a team. Uh, Rahul, I am happy that Charles is not that type of player who can play in the ODI setup.
Yeah, I
Charles
don't
can
think.
play in.
Yeah, I think Charles should be for T20 cricket. He shouldn't play one day cricket. Uh, Even a team like West Indies should start designating players for different formats. So I think Johnson's Charles should stick to T20.
Yes, of course, of course. So let's see what will happen, and tomorrow we will back and finally preview the ODI series, that where this ODI series can go, and hopefully in day three there will be some cricket from Sri Lanka and Pakistan, some exciting session, and so prediction wise, Rahul, what you are thinking? If there is a full day play, then what will happen? Pakistan all out, or Pakistan can make a good lead with Babar Azam with a good
Both
form?
are possible with this baseball approach. They can, and they're already ahead by 12 runs right now. They have 8 wickets in the tank, so it's very possible that they can build a pretty big lead. Even if they lose all the 8 wickets on day three, they will get to a very big lead, in my opinion. Even 300, 350 kind of lead is possible with the way they're batting. And Sri Lanka from there will have to just play for a draw, basically, and hope that the rain also helps them. There is a lot of rain forecast for day three as well, so we may not get a full day, and maybe Sri Lanka can make use of the conditions and spark a Pakistan collapse. So who knows?
Yes, of course. Pakistan need to lose or draw the test match, because if Pakistan win it, then automatically Pakistan will be a number one in WTC for, I think, 4 or 5 months, at least 4 or 5 months,
Yeah, absolutely.
because India will start the campaign in December, and then at that time, who knows, South Africa will be in a different mode.
Yeah, definitely.
So just pray for Pakistan to just draw it or lose the match.
Yeah, of course. That regardless of the World Test Championship, that would be my stance. So not hard.
Yeah, let's see what will happen. But expecting some good cricket from both the teams, Sri Lanka and Pakistan. I hope Sri Lanka can come back. If Sri Lanka don't come back, then you can say that very bad start for Sri Lanka. That was not expected in a home condition. If you are playing like this, then
Yeah,
I
it's
think
very difficult. Of course, Sri Lanka does have their other home fixtures are against Australia and New Zealand. I'm pretty sure they can defeat New Zealand. They can win at home against New Zealand, and against Australia maybe win one test like last time, like last year. They can
yes,
somehow win a test match. So they need to somehow draw this match. Hope that rain also helps them along the way. I think because without rain, I don't think uh, Sri Lanka will be able to save this match.
yes, of course. So let's see what will happen, and we will discuss a few more things and coming tomorrow. So thank you very much, Rahul, for your time.
Yes, thank you, Kunal.
And yeah, okay, so we will come tomorrow for exciting updates and hope for a good match between Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Till
Yes,
then, guys,
absolutely.
thank you very much. And yeah, finally, Avinav is coming. Yesterday, he was also coming like that. And again, yeah, yeah, Avinav, BCCI calendar, we know it very well that after South Africa tour, there is in England tour. We have update that Rishabh Pant will join the team in England when England will come to India. Uh,
Yeah.
Finally, he will play 5 tests. Uh,
So
yes,
we
yes.
need him. We need Rishabh Pant more in South Africa than we do in the home series against England. Let's be very
Just
frank.
pray to God. Just pray to God that
Yeah.
Pant will be available
Wo
from
jara
December.
sabar karo.
Yeah, we are here. We are here, Avinav. I know. I
So
know. We are waiting for a big event. We
yeah,
know.
the venues for the series against England are very surprising because none of these are traditional test venues. When I'm looking at the list, there's Hyderabad, Vizag, Rajkot. Where else? Rajkot, Ranchi, and Dharamshala. These are not usual test venues. I don't think many test matches have happened at these particular venues. I don't know why BCCI has chosen these for England. It's like having a test series in England and leaving out Lords and Oval, Trent Bridge, and having it somewhere like Bristol or Hove, somewhere some unknown venues.
Come on, Abhinav, you is saying that we don't need Rishabh Pant. Why? In test match we need. Means without Pant we can't complete a playing 11 of India in the test match especially.
Uh, uh, I'll say this: without Rishabh Pant, there won't be World Test Championship Final 2021. There will not be World Test Championship Final 2023 either. Without him, we would not have reached a single World Test match final. So
Yes. Yeah, he's asking that England can England play like a baseball? Yes, of course.
yeah,
That's
you
why
have
we need
Rishabh
Rishabh
Pant
Pant.
who is playing that baseball approach. If you drop him, where will you play baseball? Tell me. uh, he is what to say. He is the nucleus of that baseball approach for India.
Yeah, Rahul, justify this statement. Ishan Kishan
Ishan,
is new Rishabh.
okay, so
Come on.
Ishan Kishan played one good innings against West Indies in his
And that
three
was flat
innings
track.
in Test
Flat track.
cricket so far. Playing that one
And
innings
flat track.
against West Indies doesn't mean he is ready to replace Rishabh Pant, who has played all over the world and played against all opponents. So,
And flat track.
yeah,
Flat track.
a flat track against West Indies. So that doesn't make him ready to replace Rishabh Pant. I'm sorry.
And of
And
course.
let's
And
not
Pant
forget in
have
the first test, he did
centuries
one
in a
off
cut.
20 balls. We cannot forget that either. Rishabh Pant will never play like that.
I think in present days of wicketkeeper, apart from MS, I'm talking about the present day wicketkeeper. No one can replace Rishabh Pant in Test match, especially.
Yeah,
So,
nobody can.
yeah, what is the comment is saying is irresponsible player is not irresponsible. Actually, this is his technique. You can say this is his technique.
His
This is
style of batting has helped him score runs. You cannot expect Rishabh Pant to play like Rahul Dravid or Cheteshwar Pujara and do well. He will fail if he tries to play like them like that.
yeah, of course. Okay, so Abhinav, we know that we know our promise also. So Abhinav, you have to come and on 27 when there is ODI match, you have to come with a cake and then we will celebrate your birthday also. Okay, so Abhinav, I hope you don't you remember that and send me pics also so that I will make it in the shorts your favorite song. Okay, I hope you get a link also of my group link. I'm sending you again there so that you can join my group. So Abhinav, anything you want to ask? No, Abhinav, we will not going to say anything. You are a cricket fan, you can say anything. It won't hurt me. Yeah. He's saying that there will be war of words for Rishabh Pant again on like that day. Yeah, Pakistan versus Sri Lanka. We have discussed that. Let's hope for a good match because for 10 overs we can't discuss. We can say that Abdullah Shafiq, well done. You are in a great form. Weighing towards his 100.
Yeah,
Nothing
absolutely. He
else.
should be able to get 100. He deserves it for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so Abhinav, I am giving you a link of my group also. Yeah, it's up to you, Abhinav. If you have no trust, then it's okay. Because I was preparing for celebration, but if you have no trust, then it's okay. I will not force you. Okay, so Rahul, thank you
Yes,
very
thank you,
much for
Pran.
your time. So we will meet tomorrow and made another content related to cricket. So thank you very
Yes,
much.
absolutely.
Goodbye and good
Yeah, good
night.
night.